Hello, everybody. It's Dan Hales. I'm an estate planning attorney, and today I thought I'd discuss the top 7 reasons why people fail to plan, or for whatever reason, they just have an excuse why they haven't been able to get their living trust done. What are the reasons people put off this very, very important task? Well, I hear these excuses almost every day. The first reason is people think it's too expensive. However, with modern trust, that's really not the case. You can create your trust, your living trust and your will for a fraction of the cost that it would cost you to go to a regular attorney. So that's really not a good reason. Another reason is a lot of people just think they're too young or they're never going to die. And I get it. You know, if you're in your 20s or 30s and 40s, even if you're 50 years old or so, chances are you're going to live many more years and maybe even many more decades. But the reality is nobody knows when the music is going to stop or when your time is going to come. There are illnesses, accidents every day. People, even those that are young, might pass away unexpectedly. So waiting until you're 85 years old may not be the best solution. In fact, if you wait too long and now you've got Alzheimer's or dementia, then it's too late to do anything. So get your living trust done while you're young, while you still have all your wits about you, and while you still know the people that you love and trust. Another reason people procrastinate is they don't know who to trust. They don't know who to name as the executor on the will or the successor trustee on the living trust. And I would say for this problem, it's really a matter of remembering that the living trust is revocable and amendable. Just name someone in charge today that you think you can trust, one person, maybe even 2 people. You can always change it later. If you decide there's someone better that could manage your estate when you're gone, you can always make an amendment to your living trust. So don't procrastinate for that reason. Some people also are a little superstitious about talking about their own demise or contemplating death. There are cultures, in fact, where it's really death is kind of an out-of-bounds subject. One should never talk about it. But the reality is we have to simply think about it briefly in order to get the estate planning done. I would liken finishing your living trust to putting on your seatbelt when you get into a car. Just because you put on your seatbelt doesn't mean you're going to have an accident that day. It's just the smart thing to do. Or buying life insurance or health insurance. Just because you bought life insurance doesn't mean you're going to get hit by a bus, God forbid, the next day. It's just a smart thing to do to be organized. So don't be superstitious about it. Just remember, it's a wise thing to do. And if you do it, you're going to have peace of mind. Another reason is people sometimes just say, you know what, I'd just rather let my family worry about this when I'm gone. Well, that's a pretty cavalier attitude. And in fact, if you're one of those folks that wants your family to worry about it, just remember it's going to be a huge mess if you don't get your living trust and your will done today while you're alive. Because once your estate goes through the public probate court, it could cost many thousands of dollars, and it could take years of time. It could be contested. It could go to trial. It might be one of those fiascos that plays out in the press. You've heard about some of the famous estates where there was no estate plan. Think about Prince, for example, who died without a trust, without a will, and his estate is still working its way through the probate court many years after he's passed on. So don't be the person that's remembered by their family as the guy or the gal that left a big mess for everybody else to clean up. Just take a few minutes, go on to Modern Trust, get your living trust and will done, and don't leave a problem for your family. Maybe the final reason is just simple procrastination. You know, this is just basic human nature. It's easy to procrastinate what one perceives to be an unpleasant task. But when you realize how easy it is to get your living trust done, you'll realize procrastination isn't really a good excuse. So don't procrastinate. Just take 15, 20 minutes. Go on to Modern Trust today, answer the questions, review and sign your document, and you'll be prepared. That'll save your estate a lot of time, a lot of money. It'll preserve your privacy, and it'll give you the peace of mind that you've wanted, because deep down we know this is something we have to do. Most people do need a living trust, and sadly most Americans procrastinate the creation of their trust for one of these reasons. So I hope that helps. Take action, get it done today. It only takes a few minutes, and good luck. And when you're creating your trust, if you have any questions, let us know. We'll be happy to help you.